All right. Music's already solid. Yeah. Oh shit! Just jumping right in. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the intro of what is going to be I'm sure I'm not. I don't want to call it a series. It's gonna be a collection. Collection's a better word. A collection of what we're going to be doing for the next unforeseen amount of time. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the SNES Classic. Now, I know what you're thinking. Corky, holy shit, how'd you get your hands on one of these? Well, turns out getting your hands on one of these not as impossible as getting your hands on an NES Classic, which I would much rather have one of these than an NES Classic because this is what I know, this is what I love. The SNES was like the first real video game system Chris and I had. So that's super dope. I'm excited to suspend. When you reset a game, you can create a suspend point. Neat. The SNES was like the real first video game system Chris and I had. So it's super exciting that I was walking in Walmart today. Christmas hasn't happened yet, so I don't know when this is going to air. If it's getting close to that, guys, happy Hanukkah, Merry Christmas, a very blessed Kwanzaa, whatever it is that you celebrate. I hope it's the best for you. I hope you're surrounded by family, friends, loved ones, whatever makes you happy. That being said, guys, this is just my little short intro video to the SNES Classic. We're gonna go through the games. I'm gonna talk about them a little bit here and there. I'm gonna talk about what I'm probably gonna play. I'm gonna talk about what I'm probably not gonna play. And we'll just float through this menu and see what it's like. It cost me $80. Like I said, I picked it up at Walmart. I had been the day before to get like ketchup or something, and I always stop in to. Oh, neat. Oh, sweet. So it's just gonna go into demo mode. Okay, that's cool. I can do that while I talk about this Walmart story real quick. So I went into Walmart to grab ketchup, like I said, and I stopped to check out the video games like I always do. There's nothing new, nothing there. So I went back today because I had a chance to do a little Christmas shopping, and I was actually not going to check out the video games because I'd just done it, but my belt was loose, so I turned into an aisle and refastened my belt. And I look over and notice they had like 3 or 4 SNES Classics in the box, in the case with all the other Nintendo DS's, Switches, all that stuff. So I knew, like at that moment, oh shit, I gotta get one of these. Oh, I stopped it. My bad. And sure enough, here we are. So like I said, let's just run through the list of games real quick. We'll talk about them for half a sec each or whatever, and then we will start the show. So it's alphabetical. How can you sort it? By player 2 games, recently played, times played, release date. That's usually the way we go when we do stuff like this. Publisher, that's cool. Title, that's also fine, but we're gonna keep it on release date. So right off the bat, Super Mario World, of course, we are gonna actually do a pretty full playthrough of that because I'm pretty competent in my skills that I can beat that game on camera while still talking to you guys. You probably won't see every level, you probably won't see every shortcut, but we will sit down and have some fun with it. F-Zero, I don't know, honestly. Not that it's not a great game, not that I'm terrible at it, I'm probably terrible at it. I just don't know what we would do. I mean, like, maybe it'll make a one-off, but other than that, I don't know. Super Ghouls and Ghosts, I 100% want to play that. It's not going to be a very full playthrough. It might be a 1 or 2 off, but we are going to do it. Super Castlevania 4 is on the fence. I don't have any memories with it. If any of you guys really want to see it, comment down below. 3 comments. Guys, for anything I don't want to play, we'll just put it 3 comments. If you want to see it, I'll pull it up. So, Super Castlevania 4, probably going to pass on. Same with Contra 3. Again, just not a game I really have much history with. We are going to play Link to the Past. I am not committing to a full playthrough, but we are definitely going to play part of it. Super Mario Kart, I'm going to play for sure. I would love to get somebody on the couch with me, at least another person. Maybe I can convince Karen into it after a few beers. But I love Super Mario Kart. This is my favorite iteration of Any Mario Kart to date is where it all started, and I have very fond memories of that I'd like to talk about. So hopefully that gets at least a few episodes. We are going to do Star Fox, which will tie into something else later, so we can move on. I forgot Street Fighter 2 Turbo was on here. Again, that's a... Sorry, guys. Again, that's a great... That's a great multiplayer game. If I can get someone on the couch, I'm down for a little Super Couch Fighters, but until then, probably not. This is a game I know very little about. I know it's very popular, which is why it made the cut. So, 3 comments down, and we shall make our way through the Secret of Mana. Mega Man X for sure. We are at least going to do a level and a few bosses, but probably not a full playthrough unless you guys really want it. Super Metroid, again, 3 comments down below. I will probably play Super Punch-Out myself alone, probably quite a bit. But again, we'll probably do a one-off on the show just so I can show you guys what it's like. Because I used to be pretty okay at it. No. I'm going to say this right here. Unless I get 10 comments really wanting me to play Final Fantasy 3, we're not doing this. It's I've never been a huge supporter of Final Fantasy to begin with, so there's no reason for me to start right here, just dive into a game that I know is very tedious, very slow, kind of boring. So, moving on. Yes, we are going to do Donkey Kong Country. Again, not going to be a full playthrough, probably a 5-off mini-series, but we are going to be doing that for sure. What else we got? Kirby's Dream Course? Yes, I would love to play this, and I would really love to get someone on the couch with me. So hopefully I can find someone to do that. Drunk Dream Course would be even better, but I would take sober anyway. This is the game on the set that I'm most conflicted about. I personally have never played Earthbound, but I have a vivid memory of going to Blockbuster or Toys R Us and seeing it in that giant book. In that giant case, because it came with its own strategy guide within the purchase of the game, which was unheard of at the time. Nobody does that now. You have to pay extra, and I'm sure you did pay extra at the time being for this. But and obviously, guys, whatever I'm saying, Professor Sanford's gonna spot check and leave a little comment down below. He'll be much more support when we actually get into the games. And I'd love to get his input and hopefully get him on the phone or Skype. Or if these series last long enough, I'd rather just get in a room with him and hopefully play something together. But God, that demo, that thing is so cool. Oh, already getting nostalgic for this shit. But where was I? Earthbound. This is a very, very popular game. It wasn't at the time it came out. So what I was saying was, it came with its own strategy guide because, if I'm not mistaken, this is the game that Japan thought we weren't smart enough to understand on our own. So they included the strategy guide with it. So I'm just gonna leave that on the fence. If you guys really want to see it, go for it. I might, on my own, just decide to see what all the hype's about, but we'll see. Yoshi's Island for sure is gonna get at least a 5-off. Beautiful game, beautiful colors, super fun. Super Mario RPG Legend of the Seven Stars. I'm very torn about this one. I love the game, I love the aesthetics. I know it's not for everybody, so we'll see how I end up feeling about that. We are going to play Superstar. I don't know how we're going to do it, but that's going to be happening. And then, for sure, I wouldn't be a very good YouTuber if I picked up an NES or a SNES Classic and did not play Star Fox 2. So, guys, we're going to get through Star Fox 1, or at least part of it first, and then we will give Star Fox 2 a run. Now, I don't remember if they, finished the game and then put it on here, or if it's just the unfinished game on here. But I guess we'll just check it out. It's wrapped in a box because I guess it didn't have box art, but it's not like it would have been very difficult to throw something together. But guys, there you have it. That is the SNES Classic in a nutshell. Not as many games as the NES Classic, but better quality, better, I don't want to say selection, but better... they're just better. You know, like NES had some gems at the time, but I feel like this is the system that really started to shine. A lot of these games really withstand the test of time. You know, we can always go back and say playing a Mario is fun at any given time, but you know, one of the the first full iteration of things like Star Fox, or the first Mario Kart, Mega Man X, breathing life back into that series, Super Metroid, Donkey Kong Country. It's just all these immediate classics. Guys, it's gonna be fun. Leave your comment down below knowing what you want me to play the most. If I said something that I didn't want to play but you guys really want to see, 3, 6, 9, any amount of comments, and I'll hop on. We're probably gonna get going right after this with Super Mario World. So guys, stay tuned. And always, thank you so much for tuning in. Thanks for commenting, and subscribing if you did. Always remember to be good to yourself, be good to each other, and I will see you in the start of the next episode. Later days!